afternoon, Year 2. I'm going to talk to you today about the formal methods for addition and subtraction. So looking at our pathway here, you can see the fifth part of our pathway here. It says, can you use known facts and methods to solve problems? So here it says about word problems, real life examples, multi-step problems and calculations that are required. Okay, so here we go. Move that to one side. I'm going to give you an addition problem first, and I'm going to go through the formal method with you, and at the end of this video I'm going to leave you with some problems to solve. Okay, so the first one I'm going to give you is 34 add 25 equals. Okay, so we're going to set it out in the column method. So my first job I'm going to do is I'm going to take a different colour pen and I'm going to partition that to remind you that that's a 10 and that's a 1. Partition it, remind you that's a 10 and a 1. And just in case you can't remember how to do that, 3 10s are 30 and 4 1s. 2 10s are 20 and 5 1s. So I'm going to write it this way to remind you. This is our formal method. 30 add 4. So I've dealt with the number 34. I'm going to use 25. So I've got 20 add 5. I'm going to draw a line underneath. Make sure you're using a ruler. Then I'm going to add the numbers up. So I've got 20 and 30 to add together here. So I'm going to put the biggest number in my head, 30, and count on 20. 40, 50. And I'm going to add those together, 4 and 5. So I know that these numbers together make 9. So together, my number is 59. So that is how I would show you that formal method. Now, these numbers here are under 10, so it makes it fairly simple. I'm just going to show you one where the numbers go over 10. Okay, so we've got 57 add 47. Okay, so again, I'm going to partition. So I've got my 50 and 7, 40 add 7. So my number sentence is going to say 50 add 7 and 40 add 7. Okay, so 50 and 40, so I'm going to put 50 in my head, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Add, oh, and 7 and 7. Now I know that double 7 is 14. Now, 90 add 14, that's tricky. So I'm going to draw another line. If you know that, you can write the answer there. So you could do 90, add on a 10, add on a 4. But if you're not sure, you can do 90, add 0, and 10, add 4. Then underneath that, you could do 90, add 10 is 100, and then you can do add 4. So your answer will be 100 add 4. Okay, so 104. Remember how we write 104? It's not the same. We need to miss out one of the zeros. Okay, so that takes you over the tens number here and gives you a 2-digit number. So that's how we would work with that one. So that's the formal method for addition. Let's have a look at the formal method for subtraction. So I'm going to give you this one here. So 40, take away 29. So the formal method is to draw your number line, and you're going to start at this end because this is your biggest number. You're going to take some away, so you're going to move backwards. Okay, so to help me, I'm going to partition this number. 20 and 9. Now I know that there are 2 10s in 20. So I'm going to jump back 1 10, 2 10s. Take away 10, take away 10. So 40 take away 10 is 30. 30 take away 10 is 20. Then I've got 9 to do. Now, if I did 9 little ones, that would be okay, but it would be a little bit confusing. So I'm going to make it a bit easier on myself. I know that 5 add 4 is 9, so I'm going to do a jump of 5. So I'm going to take away 5 because I know my 5 times table. So I could take off 5 from 20 and it would leave me 15. And then I would have 4 more jumps to do because 5 add 4, so 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They would be take away 1, take away 1, take away 1, take away 1. So I have 15, 14, 13, 12, 11. Okay, my answer would be 11. If I just wanted to check my answer there, I would take the 2 smaller numbers and add them together to see if I make the bigger number. So let's just check that out. 20 add 9, 10 add 1. 20 add 10 is 30. Add 9 and 1 is 10. So I've got to add those two together. So I know that 30 add 10 equals 40. Or if you couldn't work that out in your head, this is how I would do it then. I would have 30 add 0 because I've got no 1s, and then I would have 10 add 0 because I've got no 1s again, and I would do 30 add 10 is 40, add 0 giving me 40. Here we are, year 2. Here are the word problems that I have written out for you. You can pause your screen and read this through and have a go at working it out either in a book or on a whiteboard, on a piece of paper. But have a go. I'm going to read it to you. The mole had 40 cakes and ate 26 before he had tummy ache. How many did he have left? Pause it there and give yourself a few minutes to work out the answer. The next one. The boy saw 24 footprints and the mole saw 40. How many did they see altogether? Think about the language that we're using. What does that word altogether mean? Does it give you a clue whether it's an addition or a subtraction? The next one is a missing number problem. So you might need to use your inverse facts to help you work this out. The horse walked through some trees and the boy walked through 15 trees. They walked through 37 trees altogether. How many trees did the horse walk through? So you've been told that there were 37 trees altogether and that the boy walked through 15 of them. So you now need to work out how many the horse walked through. So you've got one big number and one smaller number. Are you going to work out this by using an addition or a subtraction? And the same with the last one. The boy counted 33 snowflakes falling and the fox counted some more. They counted 65 altogether. How many did the fox count? And again, you've been given a big number and a small number. So you need to think about how you're going to find out what that missing number is. You can pause all of these in between each one to have a go. And then finally at the end, when you've managed all that, you'll have one number sentence per question. I would like you to write out then the fact family for each one of those number sentences. Good luck!